What's going on, guys? So Little Wing here got the dreaded check engine light. It came on, I think, either yesterday or 2 days ago. So it sucks that the check engine light came on, but it's sort of like a double-edged sword at this point because one, the check engine light's on and that sucks. Two, I gotta diagnose it, spend money and get new parts and fix it. But on the flip side, it's kind of like you guys get a random DIY now. It's basically the magic 8-ball of E36 DIYs for you guys is that little check engine light that everyone loves so much. So basically we're going to be figuring out what's wrong with it and what DIYs you guys are going to get next. And it's kind of like a random DIY now, I guess. That's what the light is. I mean, I haven't pulled the codes yet, so I have no idea what it is. It could be vacuum leak, we could be replacing sensors, or we could be replacing plugs, we could be replacing coil packs, fuel system rebuild. You never really know until you start digging into it. So I got my OBD2 scanner. We're going to go pull some codes and see what it is. Now, keep in mind, when I bought this car, it threw 2 transmission codes. I think it threw one for the transmission itself and one for the torque converter. So if I pull those codes, they're probably going to be on there. I'm not worried about fixing those because I am going to be manual swapping this thing, so I really could care less if the transmission throws any issues. And if the transmission actually takes a shit and totally stops working, you guys will get the manual DIY sooner. So if it breaks itself, I don't care. If it keeps working, I don't care. So forget the transmission codes. They're probably going to show up, but those weren't throwing the check engine light before. They were just sort of in the OBC, just chilling, throwing no lights. No transmission light came on. The check engine light was off. So the check engine light came on, so it has to be something. Check engine lights only throw light if it's emissions related issue. So like a transmission related issue normally won't throw a check engine light. So it's something in the motor, and we're basically going to figure out what it is and what DIYs you guys are going to get next. This is how OEM this car is. It's got like its little cover. There we go. This guy, 2 clicks, and our reader starts working. So it's throwing 2 codes. P0161 oxygen sensor heater circuit bank 2 sensor 2, and threw that code twice. So confirmed and a pending code. Alright, so for those of you who do not know how the sensor system works, you basically have 2 banks. You have bank 1 and bank 2. So cylinders 1 through 3 are a bank and cylinders 4 through 6 are a bank. Now on each bank you have 2 O2 sensors on the OBD2 cars. The OBD1 cars only have 1. So basically the first sensor, bank 2 sensor 1, is an actual fuel modifier sensor, so it actually reads the oxygen level coming straight out of the cylinder head. And so that is used to monitor air-fuel ratio and adjust that. The second sensor is after the catalytic converter, and it only monitors how the catalytic converter is working. That is the sensor that went bad on this car, so the sensor after the cat is what we're going to need to replace. But as far as performance, this really doesn't change anything because this oxygen sensor, the sensor after the cat, doesn't work with the fuel trim at all. It just lets the ECU know how well the cat is working. I'm going to go ahead and order a set of O2 sensors for this, and we're going to bang this out, and hopefully that'll be that. And that code is it's for the heater member, not even for the O2 sensor itself. So most modern O2 sensors have a little heater inside of it to help the sensor heat up, switch to a closed loop ECU faster, and apparently the heater on that one's messing up. And then you guys will get a DIY pretty soon on how to replace the downstream O2 sensors. Thank you guys so much for watching, keep it fresh, and I will see you guys later.